You may have heard the term click track. So what are they and how can they help? Click tracks are an essential part of any playing of any music in any part of the world, and they will help you to be a better musician. Click tracks are an hourly indicator of the tempo and meter of a piece of music. And what do I mean by that? Well, the tempo of a song is how fast it's playing, and the meter is the rhythmical pattern that divide up the tempo. A click track plays the structure into your ear, helping you keep time and rhythm. Let's look at click tracks and how using them is an essential part of you becoming a serious musician. Firstly, tempo. Tempo is how fast the piece of music is to be played. It's measured in BPM, or beats per minute. Listening to some famous songs you already know may help you understand tempo. Think about Mamma Mia by ABBA. That plays out at 137 beats per minute. Staying Alive by the Bee Gees is at 104 beats per minute. And Yesterday by the Beatles plays out at 96 beats per minute. Think about those songs in your head, and you can understand the different tempos of each song. The meter or signature of the music is the rhythmical pattern in the tempo. If you consider looking at a music sheet, you may start to see certain patterns in the written music. These patterns are there to indicate the rhythm. To help you understand further, the meters of all the songs we mentioned already are 4/4. 4/4 would be the most common signature in Western modern music, though there are other meters that you should be aware of. 3/4. The Blue Danube by Johann Strauss is in 3/4. The original means of keeping tempo whilst learning was a machine such as this. This beauty is an analog metronome. This is how most formal musicians learn tempo. When practicing, it's always really important to practice with a metronome. And drummers, that includes you. Nowadays we have digital metronomes for any device, and standalone ones. Some, of course, are better than others. There's more functionality with the digital ones. For example, you can accent the beats like this. Simply change the meter. Have different noises for each beat. A simple metronome that I'd recommend is free from Steinberg. It's called Smart Click, and its intuitive interface is so easy to use. If you want something with more functionality, look at AudioKit Pro's Hey Metronome for the iPad, with voice activation and a ton of other features as well. It's well worth looking at. Now that you've learned your instrument with your metronome, you're ready for the recording process. If you're recording music in a studio, you'll be required to play with a click track. Click tracks, or conductor tracks, are metronomes, but in a DAW like Cubase or Reaper. You can write in the tempo and meter at any point on your timeline. So if your tune speeds up at the chorus, then you write that in on your conductor track. If your middle 8 is at a different meter, then you write that in as well. When all the song's tempos and meters are written into the conductor track, that is the ultimate guide to the song's structure. Then anyone who's playing on your song can play along with the conductor track and hear the metronome that the conductor track controls, and they hear that in their headphones. Click tracks and metronomes are the only way to keep your songs and you playing in time. You need to practice with them anytime you pick up your instrument. You need to set up your conductor track in any of your song sequences for when you take it into the studio or are going to have anyone else playing your song. Get yourself a metronome and learn how to use a conductor track. You'll thank yourself someday. I'm Keith Alexander. You've been watching Adorama TV. Don't forget to subscribe to Adorama TV for more great videos and tell us what you think. You can like, comment or share this video. And please come by the Adorama Learning Centre for more great tips and tricks.